Even though there's bigger, better studios out there with the latest professional equipment, that does not take away from your sound that you're able to put together, which will be pretty fucking tight. And really, that's all that matters. It's your boy Download back for another episode of Industry Talk. You know I gotta talk about Ray J and Fab. Ray J needs to quit doing them damn drugs and get his ass fucking focused, because he's never sold records like that. This is just humiliating to all those that's in hip hop. But the main thing I want to talk about here is in the interviews. If you listen to them both, Clue interviewed Fab, Funk Flex interviewed 50. Both of these dudes cannot do a fucking interview to save their goddamn life. And I'm not talking about Fab and 50. I'm talking about these bitch ass DJ niggas. These niggas that put their damn taglines on all of the songs and ruin shit. These dudes are very fucking annoying. Like in the interview with 50, Funk Flex first brings up the fact that 50 was at the UN and he spoke about feeding 1 billion kids. Flex was sort of humble about it or whatever, but when he started talking about the real ignorant shit that went down between Fab and Ray J, this nigga almost blew a fucking gasket. And that is everything that is wrong with Black America, because these niggas get so hype and excited about this little bit of bullshit, a bullshit ass scuffle, but when a nigga like 50 tries to do something really huge, it's only like 10 seconds that they talk about that shit and move on. If you ask a question, give the nigga a chance to answer the goddamn question. But anyway, on to something more positive. Russell Simmons is trying to buy a TV station, and his TV station is going to be based off of diversity. Because whenever you hear about what NBC or anybody talk about, we're going to start bringing diversity to the people, it's more segregation. Because that means we're going to start doing Mexican shows, we're going to start doing black shows. And I fuck with Russell Simmons for doing that, man. That is one huge step forward. And on that step forward note, man, I got to say, Dame Dash is one hell of a hustler, man. It's just, he's going way too far out of the element now. Dame Dash is manufacturing and packaging and trying to market motor oil. Now, in a hip-hop point of view, that kind of does work, because a lot of dudes love their cars, man. You gotta have the candy paint with the 24s and all of that shit. So why not have some Dame Dash motor oil? Personally, I don't know if it's gonna work, because who actually gives a damn about the type of motor oil they put in their car? Like, most dudes just want to shine. They don't care about what's going in it. But it's really good by doing that, because no one else is doing that shit. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to compete with the actual competition that's out there, but it's a unique venture that I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on. One thing also I wanted to touch on, of course, DMX is out of jail and shit, and he's been having a bunch of little interviews here and there, and it finally got around to him that Lil B dropped an album called I'm Gay, and basically they wanted him to react to it. And his reaction was, I guess it would be the typical, but yet I'm still a firm believer, motherfucker, don't talk shit about it until you listen to the music. And let's not forget, DMX be saying some real questionable shit too. And I quote, "I got blood on my hands and there's no remorse. I got blood on my dick because I fucked your corpse." And if you continually listen to his lyrics as his career has gone longer, all of his punchlines faded away and it became more of just hate towards homosexuals. All I'm saying is some of the shit that DMX say is in question, so he shouldn't have reacted in that kind of fashion. And lastly, I want to talk about Uncle Luke, man. Uncle Luke is suing a dude named Nevin Chappelle. If you've never heard of this guy, he basically did a Ponzi scheme back in the day, and he's in jail for the shit. See, but this motherfucker came out and threw Uncle Luke under the bus, saying how he paid and took care of a whole bunch of the University of Miami players. And some of the ways that he said he took care of them was getting them hoes, getting rid of a bunch of their problems, and shit like that. So Uncle Luke is suing this motherfucker for slander and defamation of character, in which he damn well should, man, because anything that Uncle Luke did for those players, I'm pretty sure he didn't do anything wrong, and the universities look at it like it's wrong, but the way the universities treat these goddamn players, that shit is wrong too. But yeah, that was your industry talk for the week. Holla at your boy.